Did someone say pizza? Try this easy 5-ingredient carnivore crustless pizza that you can enjoy with 0 carbs and 0 guilt. Welcome to Broken Carnivore. My name is Kelly. I'm glad you stopped by today. Before I get started in today's video, I want to read to you 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 21, the ESV version. For our sake, he made him to be sin who knew no sin, so that in him we might become righteous of God. Amen. That is the gospel, plain and simple. In this video, I am bringing you another super simple carnivore recipe idea. This one gave me an idea when I was back in keto. When I followed a keto influencer, all day I dream about food. She has a recipe called Crustless Pizza for 2. I never used her recipe, but I did my version. The only thing I added in there was no added sugar marinara sauce. So it gave me an idea that I can make this a 100% 0 carb, no guilt, 100% carnivore crustless pizza. So what I'm going to bring to you is the easiest carnivore crustless pizza that is 0 carbs, 0 guilt, and it's only 5 ingredients. So let's get started. And first thing we're going to do is we're going to take 1 pound, 463 grams of ground beef, and we're going to brown it into a skillet on medium high. Now, since the ground beef is now browned, what I'm going to do is I'm going to season to taste. You can use whatever seasoning you want, spices like garlic powder, onion powder, cumin, Italian seasoning. All I'm going to do is season this ground beef with Redmond's real salt. And I'm just going to season to taste. I'm going to take a small casserole baking dish, and we're going to put the ground beef into the bottom of this. Now, it's optional if you want to drain the rendered fat. I'm going to put it in there because I like to have the fat and the ground beef together. That way I get the equal amount of protein and fat. If you are ketovore and you want a little bit of carbs like no added sugar marinara sauce, you can go ahead and put this in there. I am not going to. So the next step is we're going to take 1 cup 93 grams of shredded mozzarella, and we're going to put it over the ground beef. Now, just like this, you can put any toppings on there. I'm going to use sliced pepperoni, which I'm using a 1/2 ounce or 24 grams of sliced pepperoni. You can use any kind of toppings on this. You can do bacon. You can do more ground beef. You can do sausage. If you're keto or ketovore, you can add a little bit of low-carb vegetables to it. But I'm going to do the pepperoni. And then the final ingredient that we're going to put on there is a 1/2 cup, 19 grams of freshly grated Parmesan. If you want to use the grated Parmesan in the green container, you go for it. I don't use it because I don't want all that cellulose and junk on my food, so I freshly grate my Parmesan. So what we're going to do is we're going to sprinkle it on top. Now we got all the ingredients on there. I have the oven behind me already set at 375 degrees Fahrenheit, 190 degrees Celsius. And we're going to put this in the oven for about 10 to 15 minutes to let it bake. And then after that, we're going to pull it out of the oven and let it cool for about 10 minutes. And then we can be able to enjoy. I'll be back to 15 and 20 minutes to give it a try. All right, the Carnivore Crustless Pizza is done. I pulled it out of the oven. I let it set and cool for about 10 to 15 minutes. I am so looking forward to digging into this. And this is one of my go-to foods, one of my go-to comfort foods. And when I want pizza, this is what I make. It's so super easy to make. You can even make it on a busy weeknight when you have kids' activities, busy work day that you don't feel like fixing anything. You can make this so easy. It depends on how many people that you're feeding. You can double, triple, or quadruple this recipe depending on the size of your family. So before I dig in, I actually want to give you a close-up of this and show how delicious it looks. Don't that look delicious? I am ready to dig in, so let's see what it tastes like. Get a little bit of cheese and ground beef and pepperoni, and here we go. You definitely need to give this recipe a try. It is definitely one that you put on your menu list, especially a busy weeknight. So easy. Or if you want pizza with zero guilt. Now, since we're to the end of this video, could you do one thing for me? Hit that like button. The more likes this video get, the more that YouTube will push this out to others so they can see it. Subscribe to Broken Carnivore. Comment down below that you want to try this recipe. I will have this recipe linked in the description box down below, both in US and other measurements. Share this video to others that they know about, that you can have healthy alternatives to comfort foods. And hit that notification bell so that way you know when the next video is coming out. And if you want another pizza idea, check this video out down below. And like always, let's be kind, be positive, have a good attitude, and encourage and support one another. You all have a great day. God bless, and I will see you on the next one.